Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Group 4. We are your reporters, Aaron Agramon and
Reverend Gundaya. In this video, we are going to talk about people media, text and visual information, and media. But first, what is people media? People media refers to the individuals involved in using, analyzing, evaluating, and producing media and information. They play a key role in how we find, understand, and engage with information today, whether by sharing news, spotting trends, or creating new content. There are two main types of people media: people as media and people in media. Let's talk about first about people as media. It is the individual served as the medium for another person to learn or acquire new knowledge. Example of people as media is opinion leaders. When we say opinion leaders, it is a leader for a certain group who gives details and information to lesser active person in the group. Next is citizen journalists. When we say citizen journalists, it is the people without any professional journalism training who use modern technology and the internet to create, augment, or fact check media on their own or in collaboration with others. The next is social journalists. From the term itself, it is a journalist who use social media to make their content available to more people. Lastly, is the crowdsourcers. It is a person who obtain needed services, ideas, or content by soliciting contributions for a large group of people and especially from the online community. Now, let's talk about people in media. When we say people in media is, for example, how many of you enjoy watching TV shows, movies, or scrolling through social media? Have you ever wondered who is behind these platforms and production, making sure everything runs smoothly? Now, we want gonna talk about people in media. It refers to the wide range of professionals working behind the scene to create content. This individual can work in different areas such as televisions, movies, radio, social media, print media, and digital platforms. Here's some of the example of people in media. First is the print journalist, second is photojournalist, the third is broadcast journalist, and the last one is multimedia journalist. But first, let's talk about print journalists. When we say print journalists, it is the use of newspaper and magazine to share news and information with the public. They write articles on current events such as politics, crimes, and local happenings. For example, an article detailing the storm's impact, such as the damage to homes, flooding, and the evacuation. Their role is to provide accurate, timely news that helps the public stay informed. Next is photojournalists. It is the use of photography to show news and information with the public. They capture powerful images that help tell a story and convey important events. For example, could be photographing a natural disaster for showing the destruction and the impact on people's lives, giving a visual representation of the story. Photojournalists plays a key role in conveying news through images, making complex stories more immediate and accessible. Next is broadcast journalists. When we say broadcast journalists, it is the use of multimedia such as video, audio, and live broadcasts to share news and information with the public. They report on current events through television, radio, and online platforms. For example, a broadcast journalist might cover a breaking news story such as fire, reporting live from the scene and providing real-time updates to the viewers. Broadcast journalists combine visual, sound, and narration to engage the audience and deliver news quickly and effectively. Lastly, multimedia journalists. When we say multimedia journalists, It is the use of various forms of media, including text, video, audio, and images to deliver news and information across different platforms. They combine this element to create engaging and informative content for websites, social media, and other digital platforms. For example, a journalist covering a recent political protest might write an article detailing the event, include video footage of the protester, speeches, and action, and share powerful images of the crowd on social media. They could also conduct interview with the participants and upload a podcast discussing the protest impact. Multimedia journalists effectively use different media tools to reach and inform a broad audience. In short, print journalists focus more on text. However, photojournalists rely on images, and broadcast journalists use video and audio, and multimedia journalists combine text, video, images, and audio for a complete story. Now, after learning about people media, now let's talk about the characteristic of people media. Number 1, articulate. People as media should be able to clearly and effectively communicate their messages. Number 2, charismatic. They should possess a certain charm or magnetism that draws people in and makes them want to listen. Number 3, creative. They should be able to think outside the box and come up with innovative ways to share information. And number 4, credible. They should be seen as trustworthy and reliable sources of information. Number 5, flexible. They should be able to adapt to different situations and audiences. Number 6, interactive. They should be able to engage in two-way communication with their audience. And lastly, people in media are tech savvy. Being a tech savvy means they are skilled in using digital tools and platforms such as social media and editing software to create and share content. For example, a reporter verifying details before publishing, providing an accurate, reliable information by double checking facts and sources to avoid misinformation. After learning about characteristic of people media, now let's talk about what is text media. Text media, this involves the use of written words to communicate the information. It can be in various formats, from simple plain text to complex formatted documents. Text media includes accessibility in multiple formats. For example, is digital and print. Next, text media includes also providing the reader with time to process the information. And lastly, text media is customizable because it can be easily edited, formatted, and adapted to suit different audiences, purposes, and platforms. You can change the style, tone, and structure of text to make it more engaging or relevant for specific readers. This flexibility allows for personalized communication and tailored experience, whether in blogs, articles, or social media posts. Here's some of the example of text media: newspaper text, radio interview transcripts, visual text like photographs, graphs, tables, and cartoons, and online text, for example, is blogs, advocacy petitions, issues awareness, and websites.
Types of text and common file formats. Hypertext. This go-to page 1 is a hypertext that will bring you to the first slide in this presentation. This Arniel ping is a hypertext that will bring you to my SlideShare account. This link is a hyperlink or link to my SlideShare account. Next, we have unformatted text, which is used in coding. Next, we have the formatted text, which is used in Microsoft programs such as PowerPoints, Word, etc. What is typeface? Also called font type, or type, refers to the representation or style of a text in the digital format, usually comprised of alphabets, numbers, punctuation marks, symbols, and other special characters.
Serve. It connotes formality and readability in a large number of texts. It usually used for the body text of books, newspapers, magazine, and research publications. It gives a classy or elegant look when used for a title or heading. Example of this is Times New Roman, Garamond, and Baskerville.
Next, we have sans serif. Sans serif brings a clean or minimalist look to the text. It is used for the clear and direct meaning of text, such as road signage, building directory, or nutrition facts in food packages. It gives a modern look and is used primarily in web page design. Examples of this are Arial, Helvetica, Tahoma, Verdana, and Calibri. Third is slab serif. Slab serif carries a solid or heavy look to the text. It can be used for large advertising signs on billboards. Examples of these are Rockwell and Playbill. Fourth is script. Script draws much attention to itself because of its brush-like strokes, must be used sparingly and not to be used in large body text, usually used in wedding invitation cards or other formal events. Examples of these are Edwardian, Vladimir, and Kansla. Lastly, we have decorative. Decorative caters to a wide variety of emotions, such as celebration, fear, horror, etc., or themes such as cowboys, circus, holidays, summer, kitty, etc. Examples of these are Chiller, Jokerman, Coles MI. Let's go to the common file formats. We have the text. These are the unformatted text documents by an editor as Notepad on the Windows platform. Next, we have the document, a native format for storing documents created by MS Word packages. Contains a rich set of formatting capabilities. We could also use Google Docs and other document formats, but they don't contain the rich set of formatting capabilities. Next, we have the RTF, Rich Text Format. These are the cross-platform document exchange, default format for Mac OS X's default editor text edit. Last two, we have PDF, Portable Document Format. This is a format developed by Adobe Systems for cross-platform exchange of documents, and it supports image and graphics. And we have the DPS, Postscripts, developed by Adobe Systems for cross-platform exchange of documents. It also supports image and graphics, just like PDF. Then, let's go to the visual media. What is visual media? This encompasses images, graphics, videos, and other forms of visual communication. Visual media includes often minimizing the need for extensive text. This also makes the people understand the media in one look, delivering messages quickly and efficiently without using a lot of paragraphs, and High levels of customization and variety. Visual media can be customized to what the person wants to tell the other people using visual media. After that, we have design principles and elements. Design principles and elements include number one, emphasis. Refers to the importance or value given to a part of the text based content. To make a point or highlight a message, you can make the text bold, italicized, have a heavier weight, darkened, or lightened, depending on your background color, or enlarged. Let's look at this example of emphasis. The font is white because it can draw attention because of the darker colors of the background. Number two, we have appropriateness. Refers to how fitting or suitable the text is used for a specific audience, purpose, or event. As for the choice of typefaces to be used, refer to the discussion of the characteristics of the fonts. In this example of appropriateness, we can see that they have used different kinds of fonts. These fonts could be right or wrong depending on who write them and what kind of message they want to convey. Third, we have proximity. Refers to how near or how far are the text elements from each other. When two things are closely related, we bring them close together. For example, the main title and subtitle are usually placed close to each other. Looking at the examples of proximity, we have two right here, in which the left one is not really a very good example of proximity, and the right one is a good example of proximity because it uses the element of being close to each other because they are related. Fourth, we have alignment. Refers to how the text is positioned on the page. In this example, we have the left, center, right, or justified. Fifth, we have organization. Refers to a conscious effort to organize the different text elements on a page. Ensures that while some text elements are separated from each other based on the principle of proximity, they are still somehow connected with the rest of the elements on the page. In this example of organization, we have the framework for which the elements are connected to each other or not connected. Sixth, we have repetition. Concerns consistency of elements and the unity of the entire design. Encourages the use of repeating some typefaces within the page. Based on the example of repetition, it is not only the typefaces who can be repeated. Other elements can be also repeated to enhance the understanding or the design of the media. Seventh is contrast. Creates visual interest in text elements. Achieved when two elements are different from each other. Can be achieved in various ways by joining the following elements: white text on a dark background, dark text on a white background, large font with a small font, serif and sans serif, thin elements with thick elements, cool color and warm color. In the example of contrast, the left one is a much better example of it, while the right one is not a very good example because the contrast is not that much and it's a little bit confusing with the letters. So, what are the examples of visual media? We have the photographs, we have the infographics used for different kinds of statistics and information dissemination, and we have the diagrams used for planning different kinds of businesses and researches. And lastly, we have the graphics design, which is used for the advertising and more.
After learning about visual and text media, how about we combine these two? As Aaron discussed, the text media provides detailed explanations, while visual, like images, videos, and graphics, capture attention and help convey the message quickly. Together, they create more complete and compelling of presenting information. For example, a news article with both a written report and relevant photo can make the story more interesting and clear. The example of text media and visual media is infographics. It is combined of text and visual to present data in an easily digestible format. Next is graphic design. It uses text and images to create compelling advertisements. And lastly, text overlaid on video. The example of this is while we are watching foreign movies like K-drama, we are watching and we understand the movie by the subtitles. Now, this is the end of our discussion. We hope this video helped expand your knowledge and spark new ideas. Keep exploring, keep growing. Thanks for watching.